What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Manbitesfilm, episode 79. As always, I'm
9, dude.
Can you believe that?
I can't even finish
79.
I can't even finish an intro without these two fucks ruining everything.
79 episodes in, and he's still bitching about us interrupting him. Somebody doesn't learn fast.
As always, I am your host, Branden. Joining me is Tweedledee number 1, which is Lewis.
Yes, I'm number 1, bitch. You heard that?
No.
Really?
That doesn't mean anything. That's
That's right.
And
number 1.
Tweedledee number 2,
one.
William.
Hello.
Number 1.
Oh my god. As always, if you are
see what
joining
you did,
us...
Branden? You see what you did? You get to feed his ego like that?
I can't finish one goddamn thing. What are you doing over there?
Fucking Christ. Anyway, movie news.
I like my ego being fed. You know, it's glorious.
No, I'm not talking about that. Like, someone sounds like they're like hitting something.
William's flipping his pocket watch or something. You know, the freaking pimp that he is.
As always.
But seriously, how the hell did you know?
If you're joining for the 79th time or the first time, we are a weekly movie podcast where you're...
It's because of that bitch slap last time he came.
No, it's called I can't, like, literally think of anything because you guys interrupt me, like, every fucking 10 seconds. I hate it. We are a weekly movie podcast where we have movie news.
It's more like 30 seconds, you know.
We review one movie altogether, and then at the end of the show, we review 3 individual movies. So,
movies are pieces of cinema.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're going to make the guy quit. Shut up, Lewis.
Seriously, dude. God damn, I can't. God. Keep going. Go.
So, we're on the 79th episode.
Go before I have a fucking brain aneurysm.
We're going to go a little dark at the beginning. Robert Forster died at 78.
On the day that his movie came out.
He didn't make it to 79.
Wow.
I'm out, dude. I'm out. This man died like a week ago, and he's already making jokes of this shit. I'm out, dog. I'm done. We'll see you guys next week.
So he is a fantastic actor. If you don't know him, please check out his work. It's really good.
He had a movie. A movie came out the day he died.
Really?
What was he in?
Do you want me to say?
Sure.
It might be a little spoilery.
Go ahead.
Not really.
No, I'm saying like, what is he known for in the past? Not like his new movie, but like
he was in El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes. Yeah, he died the day it came out, which was October 11th, right?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was most known for Jackie Brown. That was his big film. Sorry.
Yeah, Jackie Brown.
Next thing that it's a perfect segue from death to this. Adam Sandler.
What was his name?
What was the
Robert
actor's
Forster.
name?
Robert Forster?
Yes. Adam Sandler is officially getting a sequel to the horrific movie that was Murder Mystery. Netflix gave Murder Mystery 2 the green light.
Aren't you like on the...
Murder Mystery wasn't a horrific movie. It was definitely a better movie than what he had done in the past.
Well, yeah, but that's not saying much.
But
yeah,
it was.
Aren't you? Are like? Don't most people like that movie?
It was all right.
Like when they compare it to other Adam Sandler like recently made movies by him, like isn't that like kind of a diamond in the rough? Kind of.
But also Adam Sandler hasn't done a good movie in like 10 years, so that's not saying much either.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about now, dude. Listen, pay attention. Listen, Linda.
I ain't listening to you.
God damn it, man! I'm not talking about old Adam Sandler. I'm talking about.
I turn off
new.
after like 5 seconds in.
Oh my god!
Also, for the record, Robert Forster has done a lot more than just Jackie Brown.
Well, that's his most famous movie, is what I'll say.
I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I know him for The Black Hole, which is a Disney. It was one of the darker Disney movies back in the 80s. But he's been in some really big movies. Or at least very well-known movies as well. Like, He was in Supernova. He was in Lucky Number 11. He was.
Oh
well,
god,
maybe
that
not
movie
as
was
big.
horrible.
Lucky Number 7 was not a bad movie.
It was
decent.
bad.
It was a lot better than Dragon Wars, which he also was in.
Yeah, it was.
But it was a lot better than
That's not
Dragon
saying much.
He was in Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. We're talking like 1968's The Stalking Moon. Black
Stalking
Hole,
Moon is
Survivor.
great. That's
Yeah,
a good moon.
He unfortunately was in the remake of the 1998 Psycho remake.
That was not bad. It was shot by shot. I mean, if you're complaining about
wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
That was
Wait a
tragically horrible.
No. Wait a minute.
it's Gus Van Sant. I mean, all he was doing was doing a shot by shot of it.
Shut your goddamn mouth. We spoke about this movie like a month ago, and you fucking shit on this movie.
Yeah,
it's a really crappy movie. But if you shit on it, then you're also shitting on the original Psycho. I went back and rewatched it. I rewatched it, and it's the same shit.
The acting is atrocious.
Yeah,
and I mean, if you're gonna remake a movie, like at least try to make it your own. If you're gonna sit there and just remake it shot for shot, what the hell is the point? What the hell is the point? Like,
perfect segue.
I would have had. Oh dear God, I'm scared.
So, Doctor Sleep.
Also, he was in Me, Myself, and Irene, which was a great fucking movie.
Oh, yes, that's right.
That's right.
Yes,
Suck my balls. I got you. Anyway.
Oh, that's a good
Sucking my balls and being a great segue. You were saying?
Doctor Sleep has officially gotten its run time. Run time, yes. It's a long time. It's 152 minutes.
That's 2 hours and 32 minutes for all you dumbasses out there that can't do math.
So... I don't know about you guys, but I am excited about Mike Flanagan.
Doctor Sleep.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Joker? I haven't seen it yet.
Yes, I saw it last week.
Good.
I plan on probably going sometime this weekend to go see
it.
I keep hearing that.
I'm so indifferent about the movie.
It's really good. I thought it was good.
think his performance is incredible. I just think that the movie is like really, really tough to watch at moments.
After I go see it, I want to have like a discussion as to like, we have to have the renewed discussion of where in the lineup of Jokers from best to worst does Joaquin fall in. We're not answering that question now.
I'll tell you my answer right now.
Well, no, because I want to be able to have like a one-time discussion between the three of us, but I have not seen it. I have nothing to base it on. So,
gotcha.
Also that, stay tuned. Hopefully by next episode, I will have my own opinion and we can discuss it. But that's, preview of coming attractions.
You have opinions?
Brandon, what's our next segment?
No. No.
We're moving on. We are
Zoe Kravitz has been officially cast as Catwoman.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't care.
Can't be worse than Halle Berry.
True.
Yeah.
Very, very true. God, that movie's fucking terrible.
The bar was set up very high with Halle, but can't be worse than Halle Berry.
Yeah, I guess. Next thing, Thor 4 is potentially going to be exploring the breast cancer story of Jane Foster.
Yes, so
is that how we get Lady Thor?
Yes,
potentially.
So little like tidbit. She basically gets cancer. He becomes unworthy. I forget for what reason. So he can't pick up Mjolnir, the hammer. You dumbass! Like I was talking about the other day.
Bueller?
Shut up. And it calls to Jane, and when she grabs it, she actually transforms, and people can't tell that it's her. That's an awesome storyline, by the way, in the comics. Like that, the female Thor thing is incredible.
That sounds pretty awesome. I'm sold with that, honestly. Yeah. Next thing that I want to bring up is Ryan Reynolds is in the news again with not only the snippet that I sent you guys, but Deadpool and Zombieland writers are suggesting a crossover franchise.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, like Zombieland crossed over with Deadpool?
Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work. But
no, thank you. I'm gonna give a hard pass on that one.
I'd rather see a crossover with him and the X-Men.
And
You
that's
know,
the
done
next thing.
right.
Perfect segue.
God damn it!
Ryan Reynolds was already spotted
No,
going
actually,
to
no. You know what? Hang on. Fuck your
going
segue.
to Marvel Studios because he is potentially going to be working with
If you have not heard, Ryan Reynolds is in an upcoming movie, which they debuted the trailer at New York Comic Con, where, you know, like when you play an open world game, right? And you're the main character, and there's all these, like, NPC characters just kind of, like, walking around. Like if you play Grand Theft Auto, right? Like,
Yes.
and we've all
Yes.
seen, like, movies where kind of like Ready Player One, where they're still, like, the main characters and there's all these other NPCs. Now, what if they made
What's
a
an
movie,
NPC?
non-playable character?
Non-playable character.
Oh, okay.
Did you really not know that?
I really didn't know that.
Wow.
God, you
Uncultured
fucking,
swine.
You
That's
thank
my
you. You
one
beat
per
me
week.
to it. You beat me to it.
Sorry,
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
play
the
video
same
that
thing.
is
games. What do you want
basic.
me to-
That is basic video game knowledge 101.
If you don't play video games, how the fuck are you supposed to know that?
You played video games before, dude. Don't give me that shit.
Yeah, but I don't know what the hell they're called.
Anyway, what
Jesus
if
Christ, you're acting like you've never touched the fucking controller in your goddamn life.
It's been a couple years.
What have I started? Anyway, Free Guy, starring Ryan Reynolds, is
Okay.
about the life of a non-playable character,
What the fuck?
and him realizing that he's actually in a video game and that he's not real.
Interesting.
It's funny. It's obviously going to be littered with
It's
Easter
Wreck-It
eggs.
Ralph, basically.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's Wreck-It Ralph, but like...
It's kind of like record, but it's not like he's trying to be good. He's not like the bad guy. He's just like, he goes about his life. Like, you know, one of the scenes that you see, he's like, oh, this is the 74th holdup at this bank this week. And it's like, it's a normal thing for them because they're so used to it by playable characters because they don't realize that they are NPCs until he gets woke. And there's a whole thing that happens.
Wow, he's woke.
He's woke,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's woke.
He's fucking woke, dude.
It's a really good cast. It's got
And the
Joey
only way you
Keery.
can enjoy this movie is if you're lit.
Wow. There's Joe
Woke
Keery
and lit are two
of,
very different things.
Well,
Shut up. There's Joey Keery of Stranger Things.
Okay.
who?
There's Jodie Comer,
Who?
Ryan Reynolds, Taika Waititi, Channing Tatum,
What was his
and
name
Little
again?
Rel Howard.
Jodie Keery. Sorry, what's the guy from
He's
Stranger Things?
He's
That's
the one
Steve.
that, like, everybody loves. That, you know,
Steve.
he's got like the Ahoy costume now.
Steve.
Ahoy costume.
Steve.
Who? No, there's no Steve here. This is
He's the
Patrick.
Steve.
pirate.
No,
God
Patrick.
damn it, his name. I'm gonna kill myself.
Anyway, moving on. What were you saying
Oh,
about the segue earlier?
Also, have you heard that fucking Disney's in talks with Fox about maybe doing a crossover with Venom?
No.
Yeah, that I heard.
Yeah.
Eh.
Dude, a crossover with Venom and Spider-Man and
Well,
actually
I mean,
maybe done right?
Hopefully.
I'm like, didn't we do that in Spider-Man 3 and fuck that up? Why are we going to try and do it round 2?
Because
Yeah.
maybe they can actually get it right this time?
Hopefully they don't have a dance sequence. Then we'll be fine. So Ryan Reynolds sent Hugh Jackman a beautiful birthday message. I'm sure both of you guys heard it, right? I sent you
No.
guys the link. God
No.
damn it, you fucking bastards.
You sent it at work, dude. I'm busy. You think I have time for this shit?
I wasn't busy. I just didn't want to see it.
Fucking assholes. Okay, so I'm gonna play it for you guys. Shut your
Oh,
poor mouth and
God damn it. You're actually going to play this shit right now?
listen. Shut up.
Oh my God, dude. This is great
Shut your
podcasting.
fucking face,
Hello,
Uncle
Hugh.
Fucker.
I was just gonna wish you happy birthday. And I saw what you said. In a word, hurtful. Yeah. Enjoy the show, Hugh Jackman. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
I
to
feel like I'm missing
you.
something without saying this.
Happy birthday, dear Hugh. Happy birthday to you. And I'm not even professionally trained, Jackman, you piece of
What?
So
Yo, did you see this? Venom
Hold on,
Directors
hold
as
on,
a
hold on.
crossover with Tom Holland Spider-Man is coming.
shut your whore face. Hold on.
By the way,
This is fantastic
By the way.
podcasting.
let's see Ryan.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
By the way, let's see Ryan Reynolds do that.
What is going on,
Don't
dude?
touch
Is
We're
it
that.
so...
over
do
yet?
not
I'm
post
very
that.
uncomfortable.
Me too, dude.
I'll have like 3 million tweets from him in the next 10 seconds.
He basically told Hugh Jackman that he can't sing worth a shit. Or what do you call it? Told Ryan Reynolds.
Yo. Put your gain down or step away from the mic, my dude. Sounds like you're swallowing it.
Who?
Jesus Lord.
Me?
No, my cousin. Holy
Oh.
moly.
So the
Thank
what do you
you,
call
that's-
it?
that's much
The whole
better.
catch was that what do you call it? Hugh Jackman was at a concert doing something, and then he posted, "Yeah, hopefully Ryan Reynolds eat your heart out," type of shit, and basically told everybody, "Please don't put that up on the internet. I'm gonna get like a million fucking tweets about this shit in 10 minutes." And then Ryan Reynolds responds with that message about the happy birthday, and he just goes, "I'm not fucking classically trained, you asshole," which is pretty glorious.
Ryan Reynolds is such a beautiful human being.
Yes, he is.
God.
But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys because it was glorious. But it's ruined when you don't watch the goddamn clip that I send you guys.
And then
Because
you
we
proceed
don't
to...
care.
So speaking of not
perfect
caring,
segue.
perfect
Speaking of
segues.
caring, perfect segue.
Gwyneth
I beat
Paltrow
you to it. Fuck
explains.
you, I beat you to it. Did you guys see the trailer for the new Robert Downey Jr. movie?
No, but Gwyneth
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow can't remember a single fucking Marvel movie.
Yeah, because she's drunk half the time.
No, because it's not real cinema.
Damn.
So they remade Dr. Dolittle.
Oh, fuck that.
No. You need to watch this because this trailer is fucking amazing and it's beautifully done. It's not like it's not in the style of like Eddie Murphy or even who the original Dr. Dolittle. I can't think of his name. Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
This is more. Imagine
all the
The same thing crossed my mind.
Imagine like it looks a lot like Jumanji, like the original Jumanji. Like that kind of feel, like Jurassic Park meets Jumanji kind of style.
I sincerely doubt it.
Given the fact you had no idea what an NPC was, you have nothing to base anything on this week. So your opinion is invalid.
Thank you.
So
Put him in his place, William.
Speaking of
Put him in his
valid
place.
opinions, valid
Oh
opinions.
my god.
Martin Scorsese's saga with Marvel continues, and he actually came out and said again, and I quote, "Theaters have become amusement parks. That is all fine and good, but don't invade everything else in that sense. That is fine and good for those who enjoy that type of film. And by the way, knowing what goes on in them now, I admire what they do. It's not my kind of thing. It simply is not. It's creating another kind of audience that thinks cinema is that."
Okay.
That's nice.
I appreciate that he comes across less like an asshole in this statement.
I think that validates the point that I brought up last time.
I guess he said it wrong the first time. He just came off like a pretentious asshole.
Yeah, I guess.
But this time he didn't. He comes across like, oh, okay, cool, it's not my thing, but I totally get why people would enjoy this,
And the last tidbit of
I don't know, it reminds me of someone on this show.
Whatever,
Just
guys.
saying.
So,
Just saying.
another piece of cinema that just came out, Ang Lee has released Gemini Man. And
I've actually heard it's pretty good.
it's incredible.
You call that cinema? It's a fucking popcorn movie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Have you watched it yet?
Yes, it's an action movie. It is like they gave away the biggest fucking twist in the fucking in the first fucking trailer.
Well, that's why I don't
Other than
watch
that,
trailers.
I mean, like, it's your, fight back the creator and bang, bang,
Cool.
explosion here, shot there, CGI galore to make Will Smith look younger. It's a fucking popcorn movie. That's not cinema.
So, it's
Just
very
because it
interesting.
was directed by Ang Lee.
No.
Just saying. Hold on, let me sip on my tea over here.
All right, so it's very interesting what they did. They didn't de-age Will Smith with CGI. They actually completely did motion capture for him.
Yeah, he acted both roles, and then they put like those balls all over his face and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all CGI.
So-
It's in the same kind of style that you would say they made the Hulk or they made the Iron Man armor that you see
but it was
on
also
cinema.
with a visually like stunning story and something that I was actually a concept that actually built characters rather than just feeding off of the comic book bullshit that if
really
you don't
sound
know
like an asshole, dude, when you talk about Marvel movies. My God.
it's just if you don't know Marvel characters and you don't know shit in the movies, you're so confused. Like
No, that is not true at all.
that
Dude,
is so true.
I
Because
went into
I didn't know shit. And
I didn't
until
know-
like Nisha and William told me about some of the stuff, I was like, oh,
Look,
that makes sense.
I know about comic books, but like for instance, I didn't know shit about. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I didn't know shit about Thor. I didn't know shit about Captain America. I didn't know shit about Black Panther, about Captain Marvel, about fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
But the world building is there because you knew the world around it. So
but
it's
still,
different.
I went in those movies not knowing anything about their characters.
Yeah, but
and
it
I still
doesn't
enjoyed
build
it.
the characters at all.
Yeah, it
they
does.
really don't.
You
develop
also
characters.
realize that like 95% of the critics out there are like, the movie's already tanking at the box office.
Well, yeah,
and
it
the
has like a
critics are like-
17% on Rotten Tomato. Yeah, it's
Wait, what does?
But
Gemini
even
Man.
Rotten Tomatoes aside, because Rotten Tomato,
Whoa,
I really don't base
Yeah.
it much on Rotten Tomatoes because they've shit on some really good movies in the past, and I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, I don't trust them
But
for
like,
anything
I'm
anymore.
looking at like some of the reviews, and I've looked at some of the reviews, and they're like, meh at best. One of the first
I
ones,
really
4
enjoyed-
reasons Will Smith and Ang Lee's Gemini Man was a box office disaster. Like that's the top headline, and that's on Forbes magazine.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. I mean, a lot of people don't appreciate Kubrick, and his movies didn't bank at the box office, but they're still classic films.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure that 20, 30 years from now, I will give Kubrick, and as I always have, even though I may not be a huge fan, his movies are classics. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm
20,
definitely
30
not
years
saying
from now,
Gemini
we're
Man
not
is gonna be a
sit back
classic.
and be like, "Oh, this is going to be a classic."
It's definitely
This
not.
is not cinema. This is a popcorn fucking movie. Simple as that. It may not be a Marvel popcorn movie, but it's a popcorn movie nonetheless.
That's really weird. I've heard good things about Gemini Man, and then you guys are like, it has a 17%. I'm like, God damn.
I really enjoyed it.
Jesus.
I really, really enjoyed it. And also, I was able to watch it the right way, which is very interesting, actually. This is another thing this is one of the reasons why I think it is going to make a mark on cinema, because very much like The Matrix, it set precedents for a lot of different things, and it set things in motion, like Avatar did, Matrix, all these movies that are special effects heavy, that move our like films into the next generation. This is one of them. This actually did. It was using 120 frames per second in 4K 3D. So when you watch it in 4K 3D,
Makes you want to barf.
Dude, it was fucking incredible. You know how the 3D sometimes has like this weird pixelation sometimes when you're watching it in 3D?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone in this film. It is crisp as fuck and beautiful looking. And the catch, though, is that there's only a few theaters that have this technology. For you, Brandon, Aventura Mall in Miami is the only one that has it.
Okay.
Lincoln Square 13, William, for New York, has it. And Disney Springs had it. That's where I saw it, here in Orlando. And there's only like I think it's like 15 theaters in the country that have the technology for 120 frames per second, 4K 3D.
Awesome.
Yeah, but it was really incredible movie, I thought, and I really enjoyed using that technology as a backdrop. It was fucking impeccable.
I remember when I saw the first trailer, I was like, this looks like shit.
I haven't watched any of the trailers, so I went in completely.
I saw the trailer and I'm like, I know exactly what's going to happen or like what the main storylines are going to be, and I was right. And that's one thing that like, and I know I've discussed it with you guys and along with other friends as well. What I hate about trailers nowadays is that
tells you the whole story.
Give so much away that you go in and you expect, okay, like we're old school generation when it comes to movies. So we're like, if they give this away in the trailer, what are they not giving away for us? Like, what are they still hiding? And there's times where, yes, we are right. There's still a plot twist. There's still like, holy shit, did not see that coming. But for the most part, that's it. They piss away everything in a trailer, and
I hate that. That's why I stopped watching trailers, because it's like you can't enjoy a movie if you don't know anything about. You could really enjoy a movie if you don't know shit about it going in, because then it becomes that diamond in the rough that you never expected to be that good.
Like the whole, and I know the movie itself was overall, but even with like Batman versus Superman, I wish that they never showed us Wonder Woman until we went to see the movie.
Yeah.
Because I think that would have been, and I understand that they did it because they were trying to get like the female audience to get, they were literally throwing it at the female audience going, look, we got Wonder Woman, come see Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah.
But had they keeping it under wraps and let us spill the beans to each other going, fucking A, Wonder Woman is in this movie and she looks fucking amazing, I think that box office wise, even not changing a damn thing about the movie, it would have done better.
Yeah, agreed.
But because they were like, let us piss on the entire fucking plot in a 2-minute trailer, we're like, we saw the movie for 2 fucking minutes, we know what's gonna happen, boom, done. We don't need to go back and fucking watch it.
I actually think that movie's not that bad. But that's
I
another...
agree.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the last of the movie news that I had.
We've been in movie news for like a half hour.
Yeah, we usually are, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know if you guys read, but apparently it's come up by TMZ.
That's
that, William, keep going in, please.
And it is like on a very serious note. Allegations from his from Jerry Renner's wife.
Yes.
That apparently he went through some very very heavy depression to the point where he threatened to kill her and himself and put a gun to her head or in her mouth or something.
He put a gun in his mouth. Supposedly, according to her, he put a gun in his mouth while their daughter was in the room, and he shot a round into the ceiling.
Yeah, which...
And supposedly he had cocaine lying around at arm's length, so their daughter could literally grab it if she wanted it.
I'm not trying, and I don't want to take anything away from this because obviously none of us were there. We don't know what happened. We don't know, but I want to hear his side of the story. And the reason why it's not like I don't believe her and I want to take his side over hers, is that I was one of the first people to
jump on the somewhat anti-Johnny Depp train when the whole allegation of him beating his wife came out, and come to find out that it was the other way around. Was he high on drugs? Was he going through a heavy depression to where the voices in his head were doing it? We don't know. All I will say is, if he needs help, I hope he gets the help that he needs to get, and that he realizes where he went wrong and where he did wrong, and that he atones for his sins
and steps away from his daughter.
And like I said, like, get the help that you need. Be the father that you know you can be. If you need to step away from the family, especially from your daughter, to become a better father, and you need to lose some time with your daughter in order to make sure you have a solid future with her, please, Jeremy Renner, do that, and you will be a better man. Like, forget the fans, forget us, forget like doing it for us. Do it for you. Do it for your daughter. That's the two people that you need to put in front, and I hope that you get all the help that you need. And I mean, it is your cross to bear if it is all true, and hopefully one day she'll forgive you. Your ex will forgive you. Your daughter will forgive you. But we'll see how this develops, because these are also divorce proceedings, so we know how much historically people have thrown shit at each other and allegations to get the case to go their way.
It's gotten to the point where, let's just say, I don't believe anything until
there's facts, which is sad, but it's also true.
We live in a world where people like they fling around very serious allegations like it's like candy, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't know.
And unfortunately, we also live in a society where something like this, all of a sudden, he's guilty until proven innocent.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Until proven guilty.
That's what I mean. It's like people are very quick to judge and just be like, oh, he's a piece of shit. He did it. It's like, you don't know that. Yeah. You don't know that. Like, give it time. Yes, it might be true, unfortunately, but let there be a trial, and let's see if there's actual, things that will show people that yes, he did this, or no, he did not. So whatever.
Agreed.
So we'll stay tuned. Like, I know, because I love Jeremy Renner as an actor. I love him as a person. I know he's done a lot of good and he's done a lot of charity work. So I will be following this personally in hopes that truth will come to light, and we'll keep you guys posted if you guys don't decide not to follow on your own, but whatever. But we talk about fun stuff. We talk about great disagreements and this and that and opinions, but to be I don't want to say that's certifiable. I can't think of the word right now because I'm not Englishing well, and I apologize. But to be a podcast that we don't take each other seriously, but we're trying to be serious as well, we need to cover stuff like this as well, which is not always the fun part of it, and it's not always the light part of it, but it needs to be done because it's part of the movie world and the film industry. So
yeah.
Anyway, we are done. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Allons-y.
All right, nice Doctor Who reference. Stay tuned after this quick break when we come at you. Never live, not live with actually that was the wrong
I was
segment.
Like, no, wrong one.
Wrong one. With our new, not so new segment, the movie bucket list.
I smell the fire.
I'm throwing the boys a curveball, which they're not aware of. So definitely stay tuned for the next segment.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Welcome to an exploration of sight and mind, a travel through the world of films and the artists that bring you these masterpieces. Do you love films, directors, actors, cinematographers, editors, composers, or any of the hundreds of artists that bring you these feats of art? I am Luislacau, your host into the world of films, your guide to Man Bites Retro.
All right, guys, welcome back for our new, not so new segment. Third time's the charm. My God, you sound like you're dying. This is a segment where William surprises.
He had to do the full line completely.
Yeah. Woo! This is a segment where William surprises Lewis and myself, where he picks a movie off of these very special posters he owns, and we talk amongst ourselves if it should or should not be on this list. So, William, third time's the charm, buddy.
Well, not that it's a surprise anymore because this is the third time they hear this now. So I'm going to go rogue, and I'm going to put the least. Take 4.
The least.
No. No. I'm going to put the list on hold. And since it's Halloween month, and I should have started this last week, I am 1 week, not month behind. I'm going to select a random scary or horror movie and see if they think, or if we think, it should be on a must-see movie list of horror movies.
I approve
now,
this.
You understand you don't need to pronunciate with us. We've heard it before. You don't need to
pronunciate.
Pronunciate?
You mean annunciate?
Yeah, that too.
Damn,
that's
man.
2 to squeak. Overachiever.
Jesus Lord. Uh-huh.
Now, we're not going, because we all agree that the originals slasher, like Chainsaw, like Chucky, Halloween, Freddy, and Friday the 13th are all must-see when it comes to horror movies.
Yes.
I'm not going to pick from any of those because that is a that you need to watch, and it's in a series, so don't expect any of those. I decided to pick one of my favorite horror movies.
Okay.
And I'm going with Bram Stoker's Dracula with Keanu Reeves and Gary Oldman.
You've gone too far. We've spoken about this movie,
yes,
have we not?
have.
We have. Was this with
we
William?
We have spoken about it.
I don't think so, actually.
No.
I think it was one of the weeks that he was off.
Huh. It's been a hot minute, since, as the kids like to say nowadays.
But also, it was your personal review, I think, that you did, Branden.
Was it?
Yes, it was a personal review that you did, like a couple months ago while William was in Italy.
No, it was definitely longer than that.
No, it was Italy. It was in Italy that you brought it up. Yep, when William was inItaly. So, but yeah. Anyways, let's do our own thing with it.
Okay.
So this is the 1992. For those that are like, which Bram Stoker's Dracula? This is still 1992 with an incredible cast.
This,
the good
this
one.
ain't no
Gary
Bela
Oldman.
Lugosi, Christopher Lee shit.
Hey,
sorry.
No. Those are
good
classics
ones.
that I would say that you gotta watch those anyways.
Yeah.
But this is the one with Gary Oldman, Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder's in it, Anthony Hopkins, Tom Waits. I forget that I can never pronounce his last name. Carrie Elwes? Princess Bride dude.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Princess Bride dude.
That's what he's most known for. And Monica Bellucci.
And Monica Bellucci, and he's also known for Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I'm gonna say, okay. So you're asking us if it should, if it's like a classic horror wise. You're saying?
I'm asking, do you guys think that if somebody was making a list of like top 100 or top, let's say top 50, top 50 non-classic slasher movies, like I said,
I already have my answer.
Should this movie be on there? And
no.
If it is, where should it be?
No.
I love it. I like it. I say yes. I'm hearing somebody say no, and it doesn't sound like Lewis, which is very surprising.
That's me. No.
So, Branden, why do you think it should not be on it?
Again, it's been a while since I've seen it, and I've only seen it like once or twice. It was a good. I'm not saying it was bad. I enjoyed it when I watched it. It was definitely weird.
I think your biggest thing was the length of it.
Yeah, was it that it felt like?
Yeah,
long?
I mean, it's 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Second, I just think
tell us how you really feel.
I don't know, know, man. I just think there are better horror films. Like, I think, like you were saying, you know, you have your classics like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and so on and so forth. Those come to mind when I think of horror. I don't. This is like the furthest thing in my mind when I think of horror.
I think it's a great classic of horror.
There you go. See, isn't this what this segment was always supposed to be? Us disagreeing with each other.
Yeah, I think this would be in the.
It should have never been me agreeing with Lewis.
I think this is in the top 20, honestly, horror movies that are not slasher. Yes.
Holy moly.
I personally don't like slasher movies that much.
Really?
So, yeah.
Yeah,
really
they're the
don't.
Marvel of scary movies.
Pretty much.
They're not cinema.
That's right.
It's like, dude, when you said
you can't
cinema,
see it right now, but I have my pinky up right now.
When you said cinema, it sounded like that little skit. It's Leviosa. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
That one? Yeah, that's how it sounded like. It's cinema.
That's right. It is cinema.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know, man. I guess maybe if I watched it more recently, but from what I remember,
this is a classic of Coppola. Honestly,
Coppola?
I think Coppola.
And I remember Keanu's acting being fucking terrible.
I thought he was good.
God,
I'm usually not a fan of Keanu.
Just, bro, can we like?
It's Keanu, not Keanu.
Keanu.
I
call him Keanu.
There are two roles that I think Keanu was born to play. Actually, one role, and that is the action hero. So we got Speed, we got The Matrix.
This is a Coppola movie.
Yes. So we got Speed, we got The Matrix, and we got, of course, John Wick.
Hold on. What was his name again?
Coppola?
Fuck Coppola? Is that what you said?
Sorry.
I was like,
no, I said I
Coppola?
forget that it's a Coppola movie.
Oh, I thought you said fuck Coppola. I was like,
no.
Fuck Coppola. He's just like mixing the two words together.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my thing. I think Keanu is a fine like action hero, but like when it actually comes down to actually act, my man can't hold it together. Gary Oldman was great. I remember he's creepy as fuck. He's great.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that's a negatory for me, Captain. That's a negative.
Okay. So it's 2 yeses and 1 no this week on horror movies.
I'm actually excited to see what you bring the next 3 episodes or 2. It's 2. Yeah, 2 more.
Yeah.
The next 2 episodes, I'm excited to see what you bring since it's going to be your non-typical horror film. Stay tuned.
We shall have to stay tuned and find out.
Wow. Stay tuned after this quick break when we come at you live with the main review of our show, which is Blade. 1. Not 2, not Trinity. 1.
I saw all 3, actually.
God damn it.
Hey, you lovely nerds. This is Nisha M., your geek mom, from Diversely Geek. Diversely Geek is a global non-profit that promotes self-acceptance by highlighting the positive message of fandom. We're all fans of something that has affected us for the better. We like to express that love by embracing our inner geeks with you all on our podcast Diversely Geek Discusses. We also have a podcast for any Whovians out there called Doctor Who in Review. We often partner with Manbitesmedia, so you're bound to come across us sooner or later. You can find us all on our podcast platforms as Diversely Geek Discusses and on social media platforms as Diversely Geek. You can also subscribe on our website, diverselygeek.org, where you can find our podcasts, videos, original content, articles, and so much more. And remember, there's some good in this world, Mr. Aslan.
Alright guys, welcome back for our main review, which is Blade, Wesley Snipes at his finest. Actually, let me pull some shit up.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Dude, what kind of line was that?
That was my favorite line in the whole movie. I
was.
Oh my god! And
that
what's
and motherfucker, are you out of your mind when he gets shot
When
by the security guard?
yeah, yeah.
I literally paused that and rewound that like 5 times because I was laughing hysterically at that shit. It was so great.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Blade is kind of whack now that I go back and watch it.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
It has its great moments. Dude, whenever they put Techno in the movie and he starts going off on people, I'm like, I'm on board with this shit.
That shit was the best part of the movie.
Like the beginning of the film,
That's what I was watching it for.
But like plot-wise, it's just ass. It's fucking terrible.
I'm not watching this for plot. I'm watching this for action. It's
True.
fucking straight up just Michael Bay shit.
It wouldn't go that far, but best character in the film, Donald Logue playing Quinn, the guy that he cuts the guy's arm off.
Dude, that is the best part. Fuck yeah.
Deacon's like right-hand man that he's always like, I'm super cool, dude. Oh, yo, really weirdest scene in the film. What the fuck was that, like, sexual tension between him and his mother?
all I could think of was Queen of the Damned. That's all I could think of when I saw that scene.
Same.
I was like, okay, this is where Queen of the Damned got it from.
And okay, but like, were you guys as weirded out by that scene as I was?
Oh fuck yeah. It was really bizarre.
Like she's like,
it was really out of place too.
She's like really close to him. Like literally, it looks like they're about to kiss, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? What is going on in this movie? Other things that I found a little bit off. When they kill Whistler, like I don't know, man. Like they make it seem so gruesome. You know how like he has the blanket over him or whatever?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then he pulls it off and it's like, motherfucker's been like cut. It's not even that bad.
Yeah, I mean...
I was like, what is this shit, dude? Hello? Director, make it more gruesome, bro? For fuck's sake, there's a scene where a guy blows up when he looks at the sun, which holy shit.
Shit was awesome.
I don't remember that scene, but my god. And then when he sticks him with the vial.
Dude, those things are awesome. I was like, yes.
I was like, whoa, dude. Wow.
I need more explosions.
William, you've been quiet. What are your thoughts on Blade?
I mean, I enjoyed it. It's a great piece of cinema.
Fuck you so hard.
I just think like the one scene I can never just take out of my head is when Blade cuts Deacon in half, and then like you see like what has to be some of the worst CGI, even
blood.
Then the blood that just keeps him together and pulls him back in, and you're sitting there going, "What the?" Like it literally looks like somebody used the Paint app to do that, and it's like they ran out of money for the budget, and they were just like, okay, we'll just throw this together and make it look as real as we can. And then it's like, oh, we hit rock bottom with the budget. That's all we got. We can't put any more definition or depth in it. Do the best you can. Moving on. I enjoyed the movie. It's obviously like, it's a great Marvel outing before Marvel became huge.
Yeah.
Also, this was in 1998, so it was around where DC was still kind of like running the show a little bit.
This was even before X-Men came out.
Yeah.
So this was definitely before Marvel became the powerhouse that they were.
It was the Spawn era.
Yeah,
this is around the time that I think Marvel...
that Wesley was a great choice to
Dude,
play
he was
him.
Perfect in this.
Yes.
He really was.
It sucks that it all went downhill after the first one. The second
It
one
was
still
not
good.
that bad. Get out of here with that.
Did you watch Trinity?
I did. It was not that bad. I saw it this weekend because I was like, fuck it. If I'm watching the first one, I'm going to watch all three. And it was all right. I mean, it's enjoyable for what it is. You just got to turn your brain off and enjoy the blood splatter and the explosions and turn your brain
Trinity
off
has Ryan Reynolds and what's this chick's name?
Actually, ironically enough, Brandon, I don't know if you remember this or put two and two together. Deacon Frost is the guy. It's the main character, Stuart from Backbeat.
Oh my god, I did not. But thank you for now. It makes total sense. Yes,
Stephen Dorff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's crazy. I didn't realize that, but now that you say it, yeah, it makes Yep.
I mean, like, the franchise in itself has had a really good cast outing between the first one. The second one you have, obviously, after the Wesley Snipes and Chris Christopherson.
I can never say that name either.
I'm glad you have Norman Reedus and Ron Perlman are in the second one.
Guillermo del Toro
he did the second one.
Directed Blade 2?
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, so Blade 2 has those two, also Leonor Valerie is in it. And then obviously Blade 3 kind of like goes
off the deep
all
end.
over the place a little bit. Like really off the deep end. But even still, like the casting is not a bad casting when you think about it. Ryan Reynolds, Jessica Biel, again, Chris Christopherson, Triple H is in it.
Yes, he is.
Norman Reedus is in Blade 2.
Yes, he is. He's the
He's really fucking young. He's the guy that betrays him to the vampires.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's the guy, the inventor guy. He's the old guy in the second one.
Man, William, you fucking ruined the movie, dude. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know. Seriously,
I'm joking.
Patton Oswalt is in the third one as well. So like overall, the casting for the three movies was definitely not bad. It's unfortunately the storyline, which the first one was like,
I'll say this: watching this movie, I'm very, very intrigued and excited to see where they take Blade with Mahershala Ali.
I'm definitely intrigued about that.
So let's see how that goes, because I actually really like Blade. I think he's a super interesting and cool like comic book character, and he's definitely like the darker side of Marvel, which is always cool. So yeah,
I want to see a Spawn remake. Yes,
that's never gonna happen. Probably.
Oh, that would be so great.
I need to rewatch the Spawn the 90s Spawn.
Dude, and The Crow.
The Crow's incredible. The Crow is fantastic. But I don't think I've seen Spawn probably in like 20 years. Probably since I was a kid. I don't think I've ever seen it like when I was a teenager or an adult.
Really?
Yeah,
so good.
I remember being so terrified. Because I was a kid when I saw it, and I remember...
Did I make you watch it, or...?
No, I saw it in theaters.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
You saw it in theaters?
Yeah,
really?
I don't know who the fuck. I don't know how my parents were like, yeah, definitely, this is okay for my son to watch. But
wow,
yeah,
that's impressive.
That is impressive.
Your parents were really strict too.
No, they were not.
With watching movies, yeah.
No, they were not.
Dude, they used to give me shit for watching some of the movies that I've seen.
No, man, it's not that they were strict. It's called that they actually cared. Unlike your parents, just saying, just putting it out there. That's why you grew up to be such a fucked up adult. Kidding. I'm joking.
Somewhat.
Going back to Blade, is William here? He's been quiet.
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
William's always quiet.
All right, cool.
He's playing his video games.
He probably.
I'm not.
Wow.
Twiddling his thumb,
No,
honestly,
man, doing something with my hand.
Oh my God. Going back to Blade.
Someone's hand needs to get cut off. Jesus.
Going back to Blade, shitty plot, cool action sequences. Definitely the movie shines whenever they just start blasting techno and Blade just starts going crazy. The sound effects when they fight is really weird and just, I don't know.
Dude, I think it sounds awesome.
The sound effects of the punches, like, it's like, what the fuck, man? It's super weird. I'll give the movie a 7.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
It's enjoyable, but definitely, if you want plot like in a comic book movie, watch like the newer Marvel movies because you're not gonna really get that with this one. The action sequences are cool though.
Yeah,
and some
this
of the
is a lot more adult oriented than.
Yeah, and some of the CGI in this movie is really bad, which it's 98, so bear with it, but yeah, some of it is pretty bad. Like William was saying with the blood, when he cuts Deacon in half and then the blood. And the fucking skeleton bats when they come out of the vampires' mouths.
That was so stupid.
It's so dumb, dude. So stupid.
That was so fucking stupid.
So dumb. 7, it's enjoyable. I honestly don't remember Blade 2 or Trinity that well. I should probably go back and watch them, but yeah.
It's enjoyable. It's not anything to write home about or anything, but I would probably give this one maybe about a 6.
Wow. You talk so highly of shit, and then you give it such a low rating.
I mean, it's not a great movie, but it's enjoyable. It's fun.
Yeah,
Hey,
fuck.
he's giving a Marvel movie something over a 5. All right, I'm taking the win.
All right. So, William, what's your rating on Blade?
Probably 7.5, 8. I'm gonna go with the 8 because it set the stage. I mean, like they made it.
Are you sure?
It was good enough.
Is that your
It
final
was
answer?
good enough that it created a trilogy out of it, regardless of how the trilogy.
Well,
played
that's
out.
not saying much anymore.
It helped.
You
Well,
can create a
anymore.
trilogy
But
out
we're,
of anything.
yes, but we're talking 1998. We're talking 20 years ago. So that was a different standard than nowadays.
That's true.
And then I wouldn't say it set the pace for Marvel, but it showed that they could make I guess Blade is like the anti-hero movie.
Yeah, vigilante
And-
kind of shit.
Kind of like, vigilante kind of movie that wasn't your stereotypical Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, or whatever big name hero that everybody knew. But they were like, here's Blade. I didn't know when I went to go see it originally, I didn't know that Blade was Marvel. I thought it was for what it was, a vampire and then later on I found out that it was based on a comic, which I'm like, oh, okay, good to know.
Makes sense.
Shit, I didn't know what Marvel was at that point when I was watching this movie. I really didn't. Like, I never even...
You did not know what Marvel was in the 90s.
I didn't know what Marvel was in the 90s.
You're
Wait,
a
coming
cultured
from a-
swine, and
coming
that's the
from a-
third one
Wait,
from the
wait,
fucking
that-
week.
How does that make any sense? You grew up with the X-Men like animated TV series.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was Marvel. I didn't know the existence of Marvel, like, at all. Like, I was like, okay,
crazy.
it's comic books. That's it. I didn't even know the X-Men were comic books until, like, after high school.
What?
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Can we move on to the
Yeah.
next segment? I feel very uncomfortable right now.
All right, so Blade, go watch it. It's streaming on Hulu. Well, all 3 of them are streaming on Hulu. All right, guys, stay tuned after this quick break when we come at you, not live, never live, with the final segment of our show, the individual reviews.
Yes.
And this is when the drums kick in.
Drums of War.
No, you know how he puts the drums in between the segments. That's where it kicks in.
Sounds like a fucking when you start the news.
Hey, I love those drums, dude.
Oh my god.
I fucking love those drums.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the final segment of our show, the individual reviews, not live, never live. I'm going first this week, and I'm kind of a shitty host. I didn't watch a horror movie this time. I'm sorry.
What?
What? No, I got chastised last week for trying to do something that wasn't horror and told me to wait till November. And now you're gonna host us. And
I'm sorry.
I'm scary movie.
Okay.
Fuck
Help
you,
me
you
out
fucking
here.
fuck.
Help me out here, Lewis. Have I ever reviewed Scream? So I'd watched Scream and another movie, but I wasn't. A part of me told me that I had talked about Scream on the show before, for some odd reason.
Nope.
No? Cool. Then I'm...
No, we just scream a lot. That's all we do.
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow. Fuck you guys.
So I'm reviewing Scream, which is streaming on Netflix. I think all 4 of them are streaming on Netflix.
Yep.
Directed by Wes Craven. Scream is basically super famous 90s, like mid-90s slasher film where a person wearing the ghost face mask, the really famous like Halloween costume, goes around and basically starts killing high schoolers in this town in California. The movie stars David Arquette, Courtney Cox, Neve Campbell. That's pretty much. Oh, and what's this guy's name? Matthew Lillard.
Yes, the best part of the movie.
Yes, he's my favorite character in the movie, hands down.
I'll be right back.
Yes.
No, my favorite part's the Did you really call the cops? And she's like, yes. And she's like, my parents are gonna be so pissed. I love that scene so much. I really, really like this movie. It's definitely tongue in cheek. It is a horror.
Oh fuck yeah, it is.
It is a horror film. But it's definitely tongue in cheek in the sense that it is making fun of the slasher genre. It's
it's a clear spoof of everything. It even identifies it.
It's a spoof of a slasher genre, but it becomes a slasher genre in itself.
Yes.
Which is fucking great.
Yeah, I honestly think it's great. Also it also stars what's this guy's name? Jamie Kennedy. Totally forgot about him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Jamie Kennedy. Where the hell is he? What happened to that man?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Wait, what did you say?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Was he on cocaine?
I don't know, but probably.
Jesus.
What do you assume?
I really like this movie. I think it's a cool horror movie, and I also like that it is kind of self-aware and it doesn't take itself seriously. And I actually, when I watched the film for the first time, I'm not going to say like the whole like reveal at the end, but I actually did not expect a reveal at the end. Now watching it, you're like, oh yeah.
Are we seriously not doing spoilers for a movie that came out fucking 20-something years ago?
Can I? I don't know.
20-fucking-something years. If you haven't seen the movie by now, tough fucking shit.
All right, whatever. Fuck it.
Shocking abuse of authority.
Spoilers. So I was totally taken aback, I guess, the first time I watched it when it is revealed that it's not one person but two people. So it's Stu, which is Matthew Lillard, and Nev Campbell, or Sydney's boyfriend, which his name is Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah.
What a
Ulrich.
fucking...
Ulrich.
Is it Ulrich or Ulrich?
Ulrich.
Ulrich, thank you.
Ulrich, yeah. Pun intended.
So when it's revealed that they are both in on, like, together and they are the killer, like, I was like, oh, shit, like... And then after that, every other fucking Scream movie, there's always two killers, so you're kind of expecting that. And I love, like we were saying in the beginning of my review, I love Stu. Like... Matthew Lillard's character is the best. He's such an asshole.
Dude, Matthew Lillard is one of the, like, I always watch his movies. Whenever he's in a movie, I will watch his movie because it's always at least in the least going to be entertaining.
Yeah, and I just love the whole sequence at the end when they reveal their whole like plan and they stab each other and then like Matthew Lillard's like, Dick, you stabbed me a little too deep, and he's there like fucking dying, poor bastard. Honestly,
dude, actually, Matthew Lillard is actually in one of my top 10 movies of all time.
SLC Punk.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I would give Scream a 9 out of 10. I really like it, like really, really like it. The sequels are pretty hot doo-doo, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, go watch it. They're all on Netflix. So if you have like a weekend and you're bored, watch all 4 Scream movies.
Only if you're bored.
Watch the first one. The first one's really good. The rest are no. Just saying. William.
Your turn.
Yeah.
William.
So I tend to like not really watch what would appear to be B or even C movies because I know that obviously they don't have the budget and the, I don't want to say accuracy, but oh my god.
Oh shit, I totally forgot. Rose McGowan is also in Scream. I'm sorry. There's just so many people.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Scream was like a 90s basis for like a lot of up and coming actors that some made it like, big right after and some made it not so big.
Yes,
but
that is very true.
the names are actually, they're big, and I love we're going back a little bit here, but like at the beginning, it kind of became like we're Star Wars. And let me finish before you're all like, how can you connect Star Wars and Scream in the same one?
Okay.
At the beginning of every Star Wars movie, there is a ship, it's in space, and there's a planet. That's the iconic opening of every Star Wars movie that we have seen.
Okay.
With Scream, there is a big-name celebrity, which is not going to make it out of the first scene before they go to the opening credits. And it started with
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore being chased and killed in the iconic opening scene.
Yeah.
What is your favorite scary movie?
Yes.
Yes. So, all 4 movies have become, have had that iconic first scene, which in itself I think was very well done because the directors and producers realized that, hey, this is the kind of like, this is what audience are expecting now, and we're going to give it to them, which shows that you can take yourself seriously without taking yourself seriously and still have fun with it while catering to the audience that you're, giving your product to. So this is why I the 4th one was but I liked the Scream trilogy. It was a good movie, and it spawned. It's a spoof of the slasher movie, which in itself got spoofed by the Scary Movie series. So I think that it stands with the test of times, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yep.
So there you go. William's review of Scream 1.
Scream 1. Having said that, I was scrolling through Amazon Prime, and I stumbled upon a movie called Ghost Bride of Dracula.
I need to Google this.
Is that the one with what's his face?
There's no big names in this movie.
Oh, okay. It's not the one with
not a
what's his
single
name
one.
From Airplane.
This is no. This is not Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yes.
This is no.
That was actually
spent
good.
time rewatching that.
This movie is 44 minutes long.
This movie is 44 minutes long.
And it feels like it.
Is this like a porno?
44 minutes? No, it's not. There's frontal nudity on women, but it's not a porno. Of those 45 minutes, 10 of them are used at the end of the movie, because in the middle of, if you want to call this a movie, but in the middle of this movie, there's a scene where a guy is walking into this poolside area of a mansion, and there's these 3 girls in bikinis doing yoga. At the end of the movie, they spent a good 10 minutes, what is obviously B-roll of these girls and outtakes of these girls doing yoga in bikini, and it's just that. So in actuality, the movie in itself is it's about 35 minutes.
What the fuck?
So is this the movie you're reviewing?
Although, yes. and although like the outside shots are of this beautiful mansion castle, like it looks like one of those like rich people, looks like a castle, but it's a mansion kind of thing. But when it cuts to the actual scenes inside, you can see it was shot in like a 2-bedroom condo, because nothing of these rooms resemble what the entrance to this beautiful stone-made mansion would have. The acting is basically the level of like you would see in a semi-decent adult movie. Like, it literally looks like this guy that made this movie wrote the script, had some hot friends, and decided, hey, we're going to shoot this all together, and I get to see you topless while I'm at it.
What's the name of the movie again?
Ghost Bride of Dracula. The poster alone, it's kind of like, it's not going to be... It's like Sharknado-style looking poster. And according to Amazon Prime.
No,
Customers who have watched this has also watched Bigfoot's Wild Weekend, which is a picture of what literally looks like a dude with dirt on him and 3 girls in bikini tops in front of him. Dracula in Love, Elvis, Evils of the Night. These all look. Summer Lake Massacre. Again.
Summer Lake Massacre is actually good. That's actually a good one.
Confessions of a Vampire. These all look like B-roll movies done with friends, which I mean, everybody has a start. Everybody, James Cameron himself said, you want to be a
Piranha
director,
2.
grab a camera, grab some friends, shoot something, boom, you're a director. So I'm not shitting on this movie. I'm not. I got exactly what I kind of expected. It was just, it's funny because, as somebody that wants to break down the door, I'm hoping that when I do get the chance to film my script, it doesn't look like this. But if it does, fuck it. It does. But at least I will have finally started something that I want to do. Obviously not a family movie. There's no blood. There's no gore. There's nudity. So obviously, if you got young kids, you're not okay with talking about sexuality yet. Not something they want to watch. It's 45 minutes. Goes by quick. Of which 10 of it is just girls doing yoga in bikinis.
I'm surprised you even finished this movie.
I mean, it was 45 minutes. At one point, I'm like, okay, I started hitting the 10-second forward button to kind of move it along a little bit. But
okay.
I wanted to do something that was different. That wasn't too serious. That wasn't Hollywood and this is what I bring you, because sometimes somebody just has to light that fire in the dumpster.
Okay.
So yeah, Ghost Bride of Dracula, streaming on Amazon Prime. 45 minutes long. It looks like it's averaging 2.5 stars out of 5.
That's actually pretty good considering.
And I love the fact that it's still considered under horror. Guys, you guys need to watch this seriously and be like, how the hell is this horror? But yes, Lewis, what do you bring us?
Whew, that's going to be a tough one to match up to.
Oh, God.
All right, so mine is a crime mystery sci-fi thriller.
Oh, so you didn't watch a horror movie?
It's somewhat horror. It's close enough.
Gives me shit, fuck you. Fuck you, dude.
Fine, you know what? I'll pull up fucking horror movie so you stop bitching.
Hey, let's go.
So this is a 2018 film, and it is streaming on Netflix. It is a horror mystery drama, and it revolves around these 16-year-olds, and they are basically going to a party. And they do this party, and they kind of they tease each other about some stuff, and it's the usual high school bullshit and all that, right? Mm-hmm. And then suddenly the badass guy, the guy that's the bully / asshole, drags everybody upstairs, and they find these porn cards, right?
Okay.
And the porn cards are actually photos of the mothers of the neighborhood.
Creepy, spoopy. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of this movie? You haven't even said it yet.
I know. There's a reason for that.
Oh my god. Okay.
So then they start playing Spin the Bottle, but a different version of Spin the Bottle. Instead of that, they grab the cards and they use the cards, obviously, and they go, whoever has the same number card and all that stuff, they go make out. If you guys don't want to make out, then you do 7 minutes in heaven in the weird closet inside the closet. Okay, it's like a little door that's in the back of the closet that they're in, and obviously the two people that are involved in it, they don't want to make out, and they go into the closet. The movie is called Seven in Heaven.
Seven in Heaven?
Yes.
Okay.
And the whole plot ensues after that, because as soon as they went into the room, they had like this weird urge to do things, which they were not attracted to each other. One had a girlfriend. You know, it was kind of like this weird, bizarre shit came over them. And then when they open the door, they're in a different room, in a different reality.
Okay.
And shit starts happening because they try to get back to their reality and they can't. And within the first 20 minutes of this film, it's revealed that in this reality, the person that just came out of that room killed somebody.
Oh boy.
So this whole manhunt starts happening. And it is interesting. I thought this movie was going to be this bullshit, stupid as fuck plot. Just from the synopsis and everything, you kind of think, oh, great, this is going to be this high school horror movie and it follows the normal routine and all that bullshit. It does not. It turns on its head. This is a fun, good film. It's something really enjoyable. The movie, it really has a fast pace to it. It doesn't feel like an hour and 30 minutes. It feels like a 45-minute movie.
Okay.
And it really is enjoyable. It stars Travis Tope, which I've never heard of.
Me neither.
But
what's the name of the movie?
Seven?
Seven in Heaven.
Seven in Heaven?
Yes.
Yeah. Gary Cole is in it, which you might not recognize the name, but you've seen him before in a million things. He was in 1 Hour Photo. He was the father. He was Bill Lumbergh in Office Space.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you've seen him in a million places. He was in Talladega Nights, whatever the fuck that thing's called. So, yeah, this is a really enjoyable movie. And, William, what the fuck are you... Like, seriously, did we interrupt you snacking? Jesus.
William?
Yes.
He doesn't even realize it at this point.
It's not at all.
It's hilarious. I love it.
What I don't get is, like, I'm not touching anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just sitting in front of my mic, not even touching my phone. So I don't know where all these sounds are coming from.
Your phone went off like 3 times. And...
my phone's on silent. My phone's not even on vibrate. I take it off vibrate for this.
Then whose phone is it?
It's not mine.
I don't know. But I make sure that I'm in complete silence because I've been trying to be better about it.
That's weird, because I literally hear a vibration. That's super odd, bro. There's a spoopy ghost. Wee, 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 wee,
actually, ironically, we don't hear it in the recording.
Really?
It doesn't pick up in the recording.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's spoopy,
so
dude.
I wonder if it's something weird.
Ooh, like, spooky. No, but...
hold on. So we can queue up. Oh, this is going to be fun to edit.
It's not that bad.
All right. So that was my pick. I give it a 7 out of 10.
This is
honestly.
This is on what?
On Netflix.
Netflix. Okay, gotcha.
It's only an hour and a half, so it is a short, good movie to watch. It's enjoyable. So now it's time to reveal what you guys will be watching. So I'm going to give you guys 2 choices.
Oh, God.
So choose your fate.
Oh, fuck.
It's like those cool choose-your-own-adventure books.
Exactly. Every week.
Yeah, except every adventure ends up in a dumpster fire.
So we could watch a foreign horror movie.
Okay.
Or an American one. Which one do you choose?
American.
Damn, bro. I wanted a foreign one.
No, American. I'm going to watch something scary. I don't want to have to get distracted by fucking subtitles.
Oh, you're one of those fucks?
No, I'm not. But when it comes to, like, scary movies, I'd rather, like, know exactly what's going on and not read and watch and then try to keep up and read some more. And
okay,
fine.
So that being said, we are going to be watching Troll 1.
Troll?
Yes. Troll 1.
Let me Google this shit. The night.
1986 film.
Okay, yeah, I was. What's this on?
This is on Vudu for free with ads, on Tubi with ads, and Pluto TV.
What the fuck is this, man? William! What have you done?
Hang on, let me bring this up.
Oh my!
I'm gonna switch Voodoo accounts too because I am still on.
It's free on Vudu, no matter what.
Fuck
so
me, man.
So
Hang
Troll,
on.
1986.
No, wait. That was not my final answer.
No. You've already chosen this shit. Fuck off.
You have chosen your fate.
Troll.
Hey, at least I didn't make you watch Troll 2. Troll 2 is literally.
They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god!
Yeah, something like that.
What was the
Dude, Troll 2 is literally the worst movie ever made.
Okay. Out of morbid curiosity, what was the movie that you were gonna give us if we chose a foreign film?
You're gonna kill William for this one.
Oh damn it!
Audition.
Is that
the Kamiichi film.
The Japanese one?
Yep.
Oh, fuck you, man!
What was it?
Ah, damn it!
Audition, which is a Takashi Miki film. Miki, whatever the fuck his name is.
Miki, sorry.
Yeah. It's a fucking classic.
Ah,
but so is Troll.
Damn it. Alright, Troll it is then, bro. I've accepted this
so
fate.
Fun. It's such a fun movie. But Troll 2 is... it is one of the worst movies. I was very close to giving you Troll 2. If it was all depending on what William was going to give us to discuss on the bucket list challenge. So he gave a good movie, and I was like, okay, fine. I'll go with the better one.
Oh my god.
See, so there's a silver lining.
Alright guys, so for next week, Troll 1. Remember, if you enjoyed our show, check out our other stuff, like Wizarding with williamphoenix, which is all about Harry Potter. We got Cellar Door with Lewis and Nisha, which is all about the El Señor de los Anillos, the Lord of the Rings.
Yes, indeed.
We have Madman with a mic. We have Candlelit Blowjobs. I hate you for picking this shit. Also, visit manbitesfilm.com and our sister site, diverselygeek.org. Fuck you.
You shall enjoy, I
Thank
promise.
You.
It's like watching the what do you call it? What are those God damn it, what are they called? The Ernest movies.
Oh my god.
Ernest Goes to Jail.
Thank you, William.
That kind of scale.
You're welcome. Thank you as always.
Fuck you, Lewis.
Fuck you too, Brandon.
Thanks. I'm Brandon, and we will see you guys on the next episode of Man Bites Film.